Hi everybody, it is Miss Audra. Today is Monday, April 13th. Have any of you guys been singing the Days of the Week song? We sang that once a couple weeks ago. It went like this. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There was Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. Well, today I know that Mr. Corey and Miss Stephanie have been talking about bugs, and I pulled out my bug tote to start doing some more bug activities, and I pulled out my spring tote because sometimes I start thinking about spring activities right around now, and then I looked out my window and I saw snow, and I thought, I don't think I can do spring activities yet today because we've got snow outside. So instead, I wanted you to think about this kind of an insect. This is a picture of a cricket. Crickets love the nighttime. And I wanted you to think for a minute. Can you think of other animals that like the night? Animals that might be nocturnal? I wanted to tell you a story that I like about night. And the truth is, I don't have my book here. It's in my storage area, but I know how to tell the story. It's a story written by Audrey Wood. And so if you wanted, your family could Google the story and you could watch it. But it goes like this. There was a house. Let me draw it for you. A napping house where everyone was sleeping. And in that house, there was a granny, a sleeping granny in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that granny, there was a child, a dozing child on a sleeping granny in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that child, there was a dog. A dreaming dog on a dozing child on a sleeping granny in a napping house where everyone was sleeping. And on that dog, there was a cat. Maybe a snoring cat on a dozing dog on a dreaming child on a sleeping granny in a napping house where everyone is sleeping. See how they keep getting a little bit smaller? And on that cat, there was a mouse. A snoozing mouse, on a dreaming cat, on a dozing dog, on a sleeping child, on a sleeping granny, where everyone's still sleeping. But on that mouse, there was a flea, like a little bug. But can it be? It's a wakeful flea. The flea's not sleeping. Well, do you know what the flea does? The flea bites the mouse. Now the mouse is not sleeping. The mouse bumps the cat. Meow! Now the cat is not sleeping. The cat thumps the dog. Woof! Now the dog is not sleeping. The dog bumps the child. Whoa! Now the child is not sleeping, and the child wakes the granny. Woohoo! In a napping house where now no one is sleeping. That wakeful flea woke them all up. Let's count how many animals or people were in our house. Let's start at the top and count. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 6. I think if you Googled that story, it was written a little bit better than I could just tell it, but I still had fun doing it with you. Do you know what? There's one more game I wanted to do. Over here I have some pictures of things that I think of in the nighttime. Do you know what this is a picture of? A moon. Let's think, what does moon start with? I'm going to make a letter M. You should make one with me. We practiced making M's one of our last weeks of school. Nice job. What is this a picture of? A star. What letter does star start with? I hear an S. Can you make an S with me? Let's try another one. What do you think this is? A flashlight. Flashlight starts with this letter. I hear a letter F. We made letter F's at the beginning of our school year. Remember, pull down, jump back up, slide across, jump to the middle, slide across. I've written an M, an S, and an F. Let's keep going. What is this? This is a bed. What does bed start with? B. 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 Pull down, jump back up, around and in, around and in. You make a B. Let's keep going. This is toothpaste. T, t, t. I hear the letter T. Here I go. I can't wait to see your T. I'm going to keep going though. I've got a couple more. The next one I have is a clock. Here it is. To make the clock, I have to make the clock sound. K, k. It's kind of a tricky. I know that clock starts with C. Sometimes the K makes that sound too, doesn't it? All right, we've got 3 left. We've got this one. Whoa, this one. What is that? It is a dog. Dog starts with D. D, D, dog. I made my D. These are a picture of pajamas. P, P. What sound do you hear? I hear a P. And last but not least, this looks like a family member reading. Reading. What would reading start with? The letter R. So here I go. Hey everybody, thanks for doing all that work for me today. I can't wait to see a picture of some of your letters that you made. Maybe when it warms up and the snow melts, I'll have to dig back my spring and insect tote. But right now, I wrote some things about nighttime because that's kind of what I want to do. When it's cold and snowy, I want to go back to sleep. Uh-oh. Hey, show me a picture of some of your work you did today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.